Right then. Hello everybody. I haven't done a video like this in a while, or any video. They're mostly singing or vlogs. I should do more skits, shouldn't I? Anyways, today, as you can tell by the title, we're obviously gonna do every Filipino party ever. And I'm naked. Shoot, you can tell. Let me grab some pants first. Ugh. Okay, you might have shook a bit, but I'm wearing pants now, as you can see. No need for applause. No need for applause. Anyways, Filipino parties. What's so special about them? What's wrong with going to like a British party, or American party, Chinese party, other countries? Anyways, Filipino parties. Everyone's been to a party once or twice. I'm talking about a generic party, not specifically Filipino parties, right? So, where do we begin with Filipino parties? Obviously, gonna go with step one. Before you even go to a party, you get invitations. Get invitations. You get invited via usually Facebook. It's always Facebook. Facebook Messenger. Viber, WhatsApp. Because, you know, parents. Then you wake up, alright? You wake up one day. You don't know a party's happening. So you wake up. And then your mom's like, this is where we put the skit with the mom. And then, like, me waking up like, it's a glorious day. Yeah. And then I ask why. And my mom's always like, don't ask why. Okay? You don't need to ask why. Just get dressed, take a shower, obviously first, and then get changed. I'm like, why? Where are we going? Nowhere. Just get changed. Hurry up. Yeah. Okay. Second point. Filipinos run on Pinoy time. Well, what does Pinoy time mean? Obviously, it's when Filipinos, they basically turn up late. Technically, they're on time to the party. So let's say the party invite said, come at 3 p.m. But the first guests usually come around 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. because that's just how it is, Filipino time. So if you have any Filipino friends, you tell them the time of the party. You should send them a separate message and tell them that it's at like an earlier time than the actual time of the party because they're gonna come late. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of the other things. So at the party, usually it could be at, we're gonna talk about house parties and not like venue parties. What's the first thing you do? You take off your shoes. What's the first thing that happens? Of course, you gotta give respect to your elders. You gotta go man po. My pronunciation is it sounds so weird in my ears. You gotta respect your elders. So this is what we do. Get your hand, right? And then they get your hand, and then they put their hands like this. And then you put their hand to your forehead and say mana po. Right? That's usually to your elders, like Titos and Titas. So you've done that. You've blessed all your Titos and Titas, and then you're just bombarded with food. Yep, as soon as you arrive, time to eat. Go! Kumain ka na. And the food.
The food is glorious. It's just absolutely fantastic.
Obviously, other foods would be fantastic as well. And delicious, equally. Where do I begin? Sometimes you have lechon. There's a picture like lechon, and then some lumpia, and then some Filipino spaghetti, and then those like chicken drumsticks. Those chickens, the fried chicken, they always cook it in the most similar way they could possibly do it. And then obviously some people might bring their own food. I don't think a picture should show up there. I don't know what that is. That's not me. I don't know what. Don't you eat. And then obviously your titos and titas will be like, you should eat more. But then they will also say, they will always say two things. One, you're getting fatter. Basically, that's like the short term. I don't wanna, I'm too lazy to say it. Tagalog. Or two, you're too slim. Eat more whilst you're eating. Cause you're plating your own food, right? Everyone does that. And then you're eating, right? And then sometimes when you want to go for seconds, sometimes your titos and titas will just talk up to you and be like, how's your boyfriend? Anak? Or like, you know, boyfriend or girlfriend. They'll always ask. That's like one of the first questions they'll ask. Do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend? And then like, how are they? Yeah. And then if you don't have one, they'll usually call you gay. They'll ask if you're gay, right? If you don't have you're not in a relationship with the opposite gender, if you get what I mean, right? We're in the middle of the party. Everyone's eating, everyone's having fun, everyone's drinking. The little kids are running around, obviously, or playing on their iPads nowadays. Roblox, Fortnite. The teenagers, right? Everyone has their separate areas. That's always been a thing. I think that goes for any party, right? Usually there's not a lot of mingling between the age and gender. And then someone strolls along, and then they have their karaoke system. This is mine. I'm kidding. This is just a microphone. Here's a picture of a karaoke system. Once you see the karaoke machine, you know what's gonna happen. So usually there's gonna be that one child that everyone wants to hear sing. Well, I say everyone, you know, the Titos and Titas want to like show off their child's singing abilities. They're like, "Hoy anak, dito na." I'm gonna sing, because Filipinos are usually a singer, a basketballer, a nurse, doctor, mailman, for anyone who gets that reference, a dancer, yeah. And there are a multitude of other things, but we don't want to talk about them. So then the classic karaoke songs, you know, that big old book. Everyone knows the big old book of karaoke songs with the karaoke machine. It's always fun. And you got the people who don't want to do it, the people who secretly want to do it, the people who will do it, the drunk people who will do it and sing some other songs. That always happens. It will always happen. There will always be, somehow, there will always be a karaoke machine somewhere in the house. True? Or you could just bring out YouTube, singing karaoke. The one thing that Filipinos like to be is loud, right? Which is a great segue to how at the end of the party, your mom or dad, your parents will call for you to leave. It's 9 p.m. Your parents say it's time to leave. So you get ready. You say bye to your friends, and you'll probably see them next week or the day after. And then you put on your shoes, you get your jacket on if it's winter, and then you wait, and you wait, and you wait. 3 hours later, still waiting, because they're still talking. The moms are usually the ones who are still talking. And then you wait, and then you think to yourself, we could have kept playing the games. And then you finally leave. But before you leave, you obviously have to take away leftovers. Everybody does it, because Filipinos like to cook so much food that you will have leftovers for the next day, for probably to have for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. That's right. Or basically you have leftovers for days. You can stretch that over a couple of days, all these leftovers. That's every Filipino party ever in a nutshell. I say in a nutshell. I think I definitely missed a couple of things. Yeah, write down in the comments, and don't forget to like down and subscribe. Like down. Yep, click the thumbs down. And write down in the comments about anything that I missed about Filipino parties. Or you can talk about generalized topics. Customs. Yes, I shall use the words customs. Just write down in the comments what happens at parties that you generally go to, you know. Share information, share facts. Broaden people's minds, as they say. Anyways, goodbye.